wanting to work today a little bit on the core stability, also third chakra, which has to do with your courage, your motivation, your power, your strength, and trusting that rather than pushing it, just allowing it to come naturally instead of fighting. It's not really about fighting, it's about being confident, doing what you need to do, what needs to be done. So I just want to close the eyes for a few breaths. Before we start, just kind of roll to the front of the sit bones, lift the heart, and see if you can shift the head back slightly so the face just relaxes. And I want you to become aware of pelvic floor and mula bandha, because what we're doing is we're engaging 3 energy centers by first engaging the pelvic floor and then lifting a little higher and then all the way up almost to the navel. And you can continue breathing. And release the pelvic floor. And engage pelvic floor again and pull up from the inside till you can feel it like the stomach tighten. As you lift as high as you can up and under the ribs. Release again. And there are several practices that you can do to sort of wake up the energy in this area. And a lot of them have to do with movements in the belly. What we're going to do is we're going to start just by turning up the volume a little bit of that energy. And if you've just eaten, it's not nice to do this if you have food in your stomach. So it's better to do it on an empty stomach. But I want you to press your hands down onto your upper thigh. So you sort of lift your chest up a little bit. And I want you to keep that length. You don't have to push hard or tighten your shoulders. You can actually, but I want really the length in your stomach. And then you're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to hold the breath, but move the belly back and forth while holding the breath. So it's like you're pumping your stomach, but you hold the breath. Don't breathe in and out. Just take a deep inhale, hold and pump for as long as you can, and then don't fight, then release it. Exhale, and then pause, and then take a deep inhale and do it again. You just continue breathing like that a few rounds, relaxing the face. Getting control of the stomach muscles. So there's also, you can do different exercises, rolling even left to right side, but we need to get back into those muscles again, into that energy of the stomach. And then I want you to pause just after the next exhale and just breathe normally again, noticing energy, relax the face. Maybe you start to relax a little bit just because you start to notice energy. And we're going to do it again, but this time you're going to pump the stomach on the exhale, holding the exhale. So you inhale through the nose, exhale, and hold the breath out, and then you pump the belly on the exhale as many times as you can. And technically, this gives you more space to move the belly because there's less air in the lungs, so the diaphragm isn't pushing down as much, and the stomach can push back and forth more. The other point is sometimes it's a little scarier to do it this way because you don't have as much oxygen in your system. Some people find it easier to do it by holding the inhale than by holding the exhale. I want you to do both. Do a few rounds of holding on the exhale and pumping the belly. You hold the breath out. Do one more. And then breathe normally again, just noticing energetically anything that's happening without judgment, just observe. I want you to make your way onto your hands and knees. We're just going to stay stable for a few breaths and raise your right hand and your left leg. Make your neck neutral, and this is also making you engage in the belly and the core. Neck is neutral, and just be here. Raise up a little higher if you can. You're going to feel the muscles in the back turn on, and just be here. If this is too much, you can also do this lying on your belly. If there's any injuries, anything going on, but just stay here. Long, deep breaths. Now I'm going to give you a challenge. You can choose either to just do it with long, deep breaths, or you can pump the belly on the inhale, or you can pump the belly on the exhale while in this pose. Do what you can, just see what happens. Long, deep breaths is an option if it's too much. Just a few times. One more time. Finish, place the hand and knee back down. You can either go back into child's pose, or maybe you want to do a few cat-cows, just arching the back. Inhaling, looking up, stretching the belly. And exhaling, spine goes up, or you can also choose the child's pose. Then make your way back to a flat back. We're going to do the other side. Get stable, raising left hand and right leg. You can stay here for a few breaths. Be neutral. You want the challenge? You can hold the breath on the inhale or the exhale and pump the belly. Don't do that if you have inflammation in your body or high blood pressure. Just do long, deep breathing. Keep the neck neutral. Lift a little higher, do one more. Then exhale, place the hand and the knee back down. You can do child's pose or take the cat-cow. Go a little faster if you want in cat-cow. Breath almost turns into a breath of fire. And really tuck up from the belly when you pull up. Allow the belly to be what's moving you up. So that you tighten and pull up from the stomach a little bit. You arch your back. Three, 2, 1, you can rest in down dog or child's pose.